Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. Just wanted to share with you a few things I've bought over the last week or so. Saturday morning here, Thursday night, I found an advert on a Australian classified site known as gumtree.com.au, and someone locally was selling a heap of old Power of the Force figures, so I decided to snatch them up. I think I ended up getting about 28 figures for about $55. A lot of them were loose. Got probably about 8 carded ones, I think. I'm just looking at them now. And I've bought a few other things, so I just wanted to share them. One of the things I got this little Anakin figure that was $1 from a local shop. I picked it up about a week or so ago. I also picked up this. This was from the advert. Just a little globe. It's a little Power of the Force set. This was still in its box. I decided to open it because I really wanted the Yoda out of it. It opens up. And you've got... I can't think of what it's called at the moment, but it doesn't matter. The Yoda sits on the 2 little pegs there. But I decided to take him out. I'll show you the carded figures I got. Pretty nice. I've got the ceremonial outfit Luke Skywalker, which I want to keep carded because I'd like to get the 30th anniversary one. There's the Bespin Luke Skywalker. It just looks like a pretty nice figure. It's not one of the overly robust ones. They started taming them down a little bit once they got to the stage with his freeze frame line of the Power of the Force. Here's Luke with the blast shield helmet from the Death Star. It looks like a nice figure too. Well, I've got a figure like that that's slightly updated. General Lando, which I'm keeping carded for obvious reasons because there's a vintage one, which I wouldn't mind getting from the vintage collection. Sand Trooper. These are all holographic ones, so I'm keeping these carded. Ponda Baba, which is slightly sticky taped, but I've already got this one, so... And I'd really like to get the vintage one when that eventually comes out. Week West gift card, which I've already got, which is one I've had for a few years, quite a few years. And a Stormtrooper. Sorry, my voice is a little croaky. I've had a bit of a cold for a couple of weeks. This is something I've got off eBay. It's a Episode 1 sneak preview figure. It was a mail away. It's obviously Mace Windu. Pretty nice. I'm keeping that in the box. Star Wars Episode 1 coming to a theatre in your galaxy, summer 1999. There's actually winter over here, but that's alright. Not a lot has changed. I've obviously moved my desk back into this corner away from the window because I was getting too much glare from the sun. Just down on my desk, I've got a couple of the Power of the Force figures I picked up. There's 4 LOM, Dengar and Bosk. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them yet, but I've just kept them there for the moment because I've got better versions of them on my shelf. Did get this blaster that came with all the Power of the Force toys. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. Just trying to work out when it came out. I don't know, I'd say it was mid-90s. Han Solo's blaster, but it's a horrible orange colour, so I don't even know what I'm going to do with that, but might try and paint it or something. Also picked up the Jedi Path, which is really an amazing book. Been hunting for this ever since I saw Daniel East's review on it. It's a fantastic book, and display case it comes in is really cool. Highly recommend that to anyone if you can find it. Moving on to all the figures, this is my Return of the Jedi shelf. I got the 2-1B. Already had one of them, so I've just displayed him with EB99. This Lando is from 2004, which I believe was a repack of the 2002-2003 one. I bought that from a local store. Yuckface. It's one I got in the lot of loose figures. So I'm pretty cool, pretty glad to get him. I got the Emperor's Royal Guard. Big Darklighter there. 9 none. Pretty nice figure. I had that one when I was younger, but one of the many I lost or got stolen off me, or I don't know. And Princess Leia in her Endor celebration outfit, which is a pretty nice looking figure. Stuff or articulation, but for display purposes it does the job. Also got a Stormtrooper at the back there. This is my Empire Strikes Back shelf. The Zuckuss, which I bought recently. The Saga Legends Bosk, which I got in the mail about a week or so ago. Really nice figure. There's the Power of the Force IG-88. I'm just keeping him there to complete the lineup until I can get a better one. And there's the little Yoda I got, which is pretty cool. Down to A New Hope. We've got this, I'll show you the Tarkin, Grand Moff Tarkin there. The Death Star Gunner, and I've got another Sand Trooper, one of the Power of the Force ones. So I've displayed them with Garindon. I've got this little set here, which is Luke and Han, with Chewie obviously in binders. The helmets are removable, but they're stuck on there pretty tightly, so I won't worry about taking them off. Then we go on to my cantina scene. Han Solo and Greedo having a bit of a shootout. I got Lax Sivrak, all displayed with his lover, Dice Arbagon. It's funny because in the EU they're actually lovers. I don't know, I'm not even going to try and comprehend how that works. I've just got an extra Clegg Holdfast there, which I've got a double up of. I picked up Hammerhead. That's about all I've picked up from there recently. My Cantina Aliens are coming along pretty well. That set there with the bar piece came with Ponda Bar. That's an eBay purchase I got about a week or so ago. It was pretty cool. Wouldn't mind getting the others. Also picked up the Evolutions pack with the Padme Amidala, which is, this is a Revenge of the Sith attire. She's pregnant, so she's got her sitting back there, and it came with that one, and that one there. Well, I got those 3 for $20, so I'm pretty happy with them. And I think that's all I've got. Sorry for my voice again and my coughing, but I think that's about everything. And this is just this was a Sand Trooper, Vintage Collection Sand Trooper. Well, it actually was a Stormtrooper, but it was just a repack Sand Trooper without all his gear. And I've actually cut the ball joint off of his head and shaved a few layers off and glued it back on, so the head doesn't sit so high, and I've got it looking like a Stormtrooper now. So that's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind doing that, only because the vintage Stormtroopers have got the funny helmet with the eyes that attach to the black band. So I decided to create my own. And I've also modified Dengar a little bit. I've glued his codpiece armour on and cut a few layers off done the same thing as the Stormtrooper really, and just popped his head on so it was sitting flush on his neck a little bit more, as opposed to sticking up when you get it. So I've got him pretty much absolutely spot on now, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'll leave it at that because it's nearly coming up to 10 minutes now, so that's pretty much all I've got recently. I'm one figure short of having 250 figures in my collection now, so I'm pretty happy about that. So hopefully I can go out and buy one this weekend. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I should have another video up soon, hopefully. Hopefully I can shake this cold. And I'll be back with some new videos very soon. So yeah, like I said, thanks for watching, and as always guys, may the Force be with you.